Life in the beginning was good. It was like a TV, like family. Lots of hugs, lots of love, family dinners all the time. But eventually money just became a huge problem. My dad and my mom were arguing, and they would say things that was just very hateful to each other. They would say things that I don't even want to repeat. In third grade, I learned that my dad was addicted to crack cocaine, and that scared me. That was like a superhero getting his cape ripped off to me. He was everything to me. He was a role model. And I was very hurt by it. And eventually, 2 years later in fifth grade, my dad went to jail because of that addiction. After a while, it was just basically me living two lifestyles. When I was at home, I was just a good kid, doing everything that I should have, all my chores, going to school. But when I left my house or when I left school, I was a completely different person. We were just doing things that we knew we shouldn't have been. And my older brother, Ricky, he would just come home all the time. He was always a happy individual, but this time he was really happy. He kept trying to invite me to this thing called Young Life. He eventually convinced me and said, hey, you're going to camp. Here's all my money for camp. I want you to go for me. I went, and it was life-changing. It molded the way that I looked at Jesus a ton. I accepted Jesus that year, that summer, and I knew I accepted Jesus, and I knew that I was starting high school, but I kind of wanted to just be a high school kid. I just wanted to live that life. I was asked by my older brother and his housemate, Trent, to move into the coop. And I remember saying no. I think I made a decision right then and there that I was not going to follow Jesus after high school. And after a while, I think I went through the summer and everything just started to fall apart. Everything started to crumble. And I started to really recap on what in my life didn't fall apart, what is still there for me. And I realized that Jesus is still there. So I grabbed a hold of that and I called Trent and I said, hey, Trent, can I still move into the coop? And he said, yes, I would love to have you move in. I stopped living that double life. I started following Jesus wholeheartedly and stopped being lukewarm, and I centered my life around Jesus, and that molded me into the man that I am today.